My brother begged, "Let me borrow your classic car for my wedding." Then he used it for a demolition derby stunt. I respected his celebration, reported the car stolen, and showed the insurance photos to his new bride. When he called from the police station, I'm 32 male. Until recently I owned a cherry red 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1, mint. Grandpa bought it new, I inherited it, and poured probably 30 calas and countless hours into it. Not just a car. Family history. My pride and joy. 3 months back, my younger brother, Liam, 28, is marrying Chloe, 27. Liam's always been Liam, charming when needed, a golden boy who gets his way, thinking rules are suggestions, but he's my brother. He comes to me, full puppy dog mode. "Alex, man, it would mean the world if we could use Bessie for the wedding. Bessie is my Mustang. Just church to reception, photos, epic." My gut screamed no. Bessie isn't a toy. But Mom and Dad chimed in, "Alex, it's his wedding, don't be difficult." Chloe seemed genuinely excited, so I laid down strict terms. Me, Liam, no one else drives her. You drive, Chloe beside you. To the reception, park it. That's it. No food, no drinks, no funny business. Fabergé egg treatment. Dude, I swear on Chloe's life, Scout's honor, guard it with my life. Famous. Last words. The wedding happened. Looked nice. Liam and Chloe drove off in Bessie, waving. I felt anxious but ignored it. My best man, Mark, was to pick her up from the reception venue next morning. Next morning, 7 a.m. Phone rings. Mark. Sounds off. Mark, "Alex, you need to come to the venue. Now." "What's up? Can't you just drive Bessie back?" "Just get here. Prepare yourself." I drove over, heart hammering. Mark was by the parking area, looking grim. And there was Bessie, or what was left. The entire driver's side caved in, hood buckled, front fender mangled, one headlight smashed, the other dangling. The pristine paint scraped to bare metal in huge gashes, mud caked everywhere. Hey, I just stood there, frozen, couldn't process it, like looking at a beloved pet mauled. Mark finally spoke. Liam's best man Kevin was bragging last night. After the main reception, Liam, Kevin, and a few others took cars to a nearby field. Impromptu post-wedding derby bash. His words. A demolition derby. With my concourse condition Mustang. I didn't yell. Something inside just went cold. I walked around Bessie, slowly. The sheer wanton destruction. Utter disrespect. Liam and Chloe were presumably en route to their honeymoon. I pulled out my phone, took pictures. Lots. Every angle. Called a flatbed for Bessie to my mechanic's secure storage. Then I called my insurance. I told the agent I needed to report my car as effectively stolen, that it was taken under false pretenses of a gentle wedding drive and then used in a grossly unauthorized manner, a demolition derby, leading to its complete destruction. I emphasized it was a theft by conversion situation. The agent was sympathetic and said they'd open an immediate investigation into unauthorized use and destruction. My brother was about to learn that the epic has consequences. Posted approximately 3 months ago relative to when final update is read. Update on the Bessie situation. Wild few weeks. The insurance company started their investigation. Quick. When a classic 69 Mach 1 is reported for the kind of abuse Bessie suffered, they get serious. My mechanic's initial assessment was devastating. Frame damage, engine mounts sheared. He suspected the repair costs would far exceed her stated insured value, which was around $75,000 on the policy. Basically, looking like she was totaled. My heart still aches. Liam and Chloe returned from honeymoon about 10 days post-wedding to a flood of messages. Liam called, not apologetic, annoyed. "Alex, what the hell?" Chloe's mom called, freaking out about insurance and police. "Why isn't Bessie at your place?" Liam, "Where did you last see Bessie?" "At the reception, obviously. Parked it like we agreed." The casual lie. "Wow. Me, really?" "Because she was found in a field looking like she was in a demolition derby." Pause. Then classic Liam. "Oh, that. Dude, you're blowing this way out of proportion. Just a bit of fun." "The guys got rowdy. It'll buff out, mostly." "It'll buff out?" I almost lost it, kept my voice even. "Me, Liam, the driver's side is caved in, frames likely bent, it's totaled, and you lied." "Totaled? No way. Your guy is ripping you off. Look, sorry it got a few scratches, okay? I'll chip in for paint. $1,000? $2? The sheer unadulterated entitlement. A few scratches. He genuinely didn't see the issue beyond a minor inconvenience he'd tossed token cash at. Chloe got on, tearful. "Alex, I am so sorry." Liam said it just got a dent parking. I had no idea. "This is horrible. We'll pay for damages, of course. Flicker of sympathy. She sounded genuine. Me, Chloe, I appreciate that, but the car is likely a write-off, and as I told you, I've already reported it to the insurance, explaining it was used for a purpose it wasn't authorized for, which led to its destruction. Liam snatched the phone. You did what? You're trying to ruin me. It was my wedding. It was my wedding excuse. A free pass for Grand Theft Auto and property destruction, apparently. Parents got involved. Mom called, crying. Alex, he's your brother. A silly mistake. Can't let this ruin his new marriage. Think of Chloe. Tell insurance it was a misunderstanding. Dad, more practical but still pro Liam. Son, this could get messy. Legal charges. Liam could lose his job. Settle this quietly? Let him pay you back over time? Me, Dad, he thinks a couple grand fixes a totaled classic. He doesn't get it. Over time for that kind of money? With a new house and wedding debts? Immense pressure. Daily calls. Guilt trips. Liam, you're tearing this family apart. Chloe's a wreck thanks to you. Entitlement escalated. Liam actually suggested since I had fancy insurance, I should let them pay and we all move on. Like it's free money. Insurance investigators found social media gold. Kevin, the best man, posted a blurry video. Liam's wedding bash got wild. Have Derby Kings sending Bessie off in style. Clear shot of Bessie taking a massive hit, Liam at the wheel, laughing. A photo of Liam, grinning, beer in hand, beside Bessie's crumpled side. My insurance guy, David. Mr. My last name, this is clear cut. Vehicle used recklessly, violating your loaning terms. The evidence of unauthorized use is overwhelming. We'll be pursuing this vigorously. Liam's tune shifted slightly. Offered $5,000. Goodwill gesture. I laughed. He got angry, called me vindictive. Me, Liam, you had your celebration. Now celebrate the consequences. He didn't like that. Chloe kept trying to mediate, clearly overwhelmed by Liam's reality bending. Last I heard, the insurance company's legal department was formally assessing the full damages and preparing to contact Liam directly regarding repayment. And they explicitly mentioned that if he wasn't cooperative, given the evidence of deliberate misuse and misrepresentation, they would not hesitate to involve the police. A dark, satisfied sliver. Big boy games, big boy consequences. Not just the money car, blatant disrespect, entitlement, assumption he could break precious things and shrug. Next update, chickens roosting. Hard. Update. This is the update some of you awaited. Yeah, it escalated, as expected with Liam. 2 weeks after my last post, the insurance company officially declared Bessie a write-off. After their full appraisal, including the documentation for recent restoration work I'd thankfully kept, they valued her at $78,500. This was a bit higher than the initial policy figure, reflecting her actual market value in pristine condition. They paid me out, minus my deductible. Then they informed me their subrogation department would be aggressively pursuing Liam for the full $78,500. Hell of a wedding gift. Liam predictably melted down. Not, oh God, what have I done? More, how dare the world do this to me? He and Chloe were at my parents' for Sunday dinner. I declined. According to Dad, called later, defeated, Liam raged all dinner. I was out to get him. Insurance were crooks. This was a massive overreaction to a fender bender. Conveniently forgot the demolition derby. Chloe, Dad said, looked increasingly pale. Following Tuesday, an email. From Chloe. Subject, the photos. Short. Alex, I don't even know what to say. Someone sent me these. Is this what actually happened? Attached, crystal clear photos. My initial ones, plus screenshots from Kevin's Instagram. Video stills, Liam grinning beside the wrecked car. Someone suspect a friend of Kevin's, or maybe my investigator ensuring all parties were informed, had forwarded them. I replied, yes, Chloe, that is exactly what happened, what Liam called a few scratches. Pang of sadness for her. She married a destructive, entitled child. Unbeknownst to me, Chloe already had serious doubts. Liam's reactions, lies, refusal of responsibility, it ate at her. Photos were final, undeniable proof. Next day, Wednesday afternoon. Work. Phone buzzes. Unknown number. Answered. Hello? Is this Alex, my last name? Frantic, screeching. Liam. Me. Yes, Liam? What's wrong? Like I didn't know. What's wrong? I'm at the police station. The police, Alex, because of you. Ah. The sound of consequences, on schedule. The insurance company clearly wasn't bluffing. Oh, why is that, Liam? Calm, almost disinterested. They're talking insurance fraud. Grand theft, joyriding. The insurance company reported me because I wouldn't agree to their insane demands. You told them, you bastard. Internally, bingo. He was uncooperative. They followed through. Liam, I reported my car's unauthorized destruction. Insurance investigated, found evidence you destroyed it doing something stupid, then lied. These are natural consequences of your actions, not mine. Natural consequences? You're sending me to jail. Over a stupid car. It was my wedding. My life is ruined. Chloe is leaving me. She's leaving me, Alex. That hit me. Chloe leaving him. Hadn't expected it so soon. Photos were the final straw. She saw those pictures. Where did you get them? You set me up. All your fault. Call the police, insurance. Say it was a mistake. You overacted. Please, Alex, fix this. Desperation thick. Entitlement still there, now laced with pure panic. Genuinely believed I could snap my fingers, make it all vanish. Me, Liam, nothing for me to fix. You drove my car into a demolition derby. Wrecked it, lied, refused responsibility. Now face the music. I didn't set you up, your actions did. As for Chloe, maybe she finally sees who you really are. Sputtering, muffled sound, then a different voice, calmer, firm. Lawyer, probably. Mr. My last name? Refrained from speaking further with my client. Click. Hung up. Stared at my phone. Part of me felt heavy, my brother, but a much larger part felt grim justice. He'd skated through life too long, finally crashed into a wall he couldn't sweet talk. Later that evening, Chloe called. Voice quiet, shaky, resolute. Alex? I wanted to say I'm sorry for all this, for not seeing the extent sooner. I've left him, staying with my sister. The photos, then him getting arrested, too much, the lies. Chloe, you have nothing to apologize for. Manipulated too. I'm sorry you're going through this. He kept saying boys being boys, I wouldn't understand, that you were vindictive, but those pictures, he was enjoying it, destroying something so valuable to you. Pause. He really thought you'd bail him out, didn't he? Me? He always has. Not this time. She was right. Police held him a few hours, charged him with unauthorized use of a motor vehicle and criminal mischief causing property damage over $5,000. He was released pending investigation, which I heard moved quickly because the evidence was so blatant. Real kicker, insurance civil suit for $78,500. Not going away. Family's a mess. Mom thinks I'm cold-hearted. Dad, pragmatic, quietly asked if Liam's financial blow could be reduced, told him ship sailed. Liam, alternating between rage rants about me and catatonic depression. Golden boy tarnished. Bessie, insurance owns the wreck. Scrap, probably. Still stings. But when guilt pangs, I remember her mangled in that field. And Liam's voice, no remorse, just annoyance, his fun had a price. Demolition derby king, now king of consequences. Final update, it's been about 6 months since the Bessie incident. Life settles, even after a Cat 5 family hurricane. Final chapter. Liam's legal troubles resolved faster than I expected, largely because the evidence against him was overwhelming. For the criminal charges, unauthorized vehicle use and mischief over $5,000, he took a plea deal to avoid a drawn-out trial and potentially harsher penalties. No jail time, but a hefty fine, extensive community service, and a criminal record that will follow him. The bigger, more immediate hit was the insurance company's civil suit. They were relentless in recovering the $78,500. With his new criminal record and the clear-cut evidence of his actions, Liam had no real defense. My parents ended up loaning him a significant sum, which I doubt they'll ever see repaid, to make an initial large payment to the insurance company to avoid further aggressive actions like wage garnishment. He's on a strict payment plan for the remainder that will stretch out for years. His new house, the one he and Chloe bought, they had to sell it quickly, at a less than ideal price, to cover his legal fees and that initial insurance settlement. Chloe divorced him. Given the circumstances, including his admitted criminal behavior and the financial devastation he caused, it was an uncontested and relatively swift process. She walked away with her dignity and not much else financially, but she considers that a win. We've stayed in touch sporadically. She's rebuilding her life, seems lighter. Told me once, scariest part was realizing how easily he lied to me about everything. The car was just the tip of the iceberg. I believe her. My relationship with Liam? Non-existent. He blames me for everything. Ruining his marriage, crippling him financially, turning family against him. Never genuine remorse for Bessie or the betrayal. Always the victim. Some never learn. Entitlement too deep. Parents strained. Mom still gives sad, disappointed eyes. I should have eaten the $78,500 loss in disrespect to keep peace. Dad, quietly resigned, understands logically but hates seeing Liam suffer, even self-inflicted. Family gatherings, awkward. Mostly avoid them, a fracture that may never truly heal, sometimes a pang of sadness. Not for Liam anymore, but for the brother I thought I had. Then I remember, it'll buff out. Cold resolve returns. He built his bed of nails, he can lie in it. Me? Okay. Insurance money covered Bessie's financial loss, not sentimental value. No new classic yet, maybe someday. Focusing on other things. Work, friends. Mark, my best man, a rock. Small moment weeks ago, clearing my garage, found an old clay ashtray Liam made in elementary school. Lopsided, ugly, kept it for years. Looked at it, tossed it, freeing. Closing a chapter. This wasn't theatrical revenge, about accountability, adult choices, serious consequences. For once, he couldn't dodge them. He lit the match. I let the fire department, insurance, police, do their jobs. Don't rejoice in his misery, don't grieve his self-inflicted downfall. He disrespected a boundary, trust, expensive family history. Thought his wedding made him immune. Wrong. That's it. Story done. Thanks for listening, Reddit. Weirdly therapeutic. Maybe someone dealing with an entitled family member takes something from it. Stand your ground. Sometimes, the hard way is the only way people learn. Moving on. Bessie's gone. My self-respect isn't worth more than any classic car.